Now, KAPPKVEW Local News at 11.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I am Ellie Nakamoto-White. Multiple law enforcement agencies are still searching for a male suspect after a multi-hour standoff this morning in Pasco. Regional police departments, SWAT, a bomb squad, canines, sheriff deputies, and more surrounded an area by the Thunderbird Motel around 11 a.m. Officials say they'd received a tip for a criminal investigation involving property crime and drug narcotics, so they decided to execute a search warrant for the man.
We did not find anybody inside. Nobody is under arrest at this point, but our detectives are on scene and they are looking for some evidence.
Officers also used a drone to survey the scene. Detectives are still continuing the search, although officials say the public is not in any danger at this time. We told you last night about the CDC's sudden decision to cut the recommendations for how long you have to stay at home after you test positive for COVID-19. But now there's some serious backlash. The CDC says that if you test positive but you don't have any symptoms, you only have to isolate for 5 days. Officials say that you're most contagious during the first few days, and after that, wearing a mask should be enough to stop the spread.
If you are asymptomatic and you are infected, we want to get people back to the jobs, particularly those with essential jobs, to keep our society running smoothly.
This is not the time to be lessening. Our staffing concerns have not been addressed, and measures like this will make it worse instead of better.
How they are going to implement this to make sure that it is only for people who are asymptomatic who are coming back to work, so that people are not forced to come back to work when they're still sick.
The CDC also updated its guidance for what you should do if you're exposed to COVID-19, saying you should quarantine for 5 days, but if that's not feasible, just be sure to wear a mask. Well, we're about to get a better warning when big medical bills are on the way. The No Surprises Act kicks in New Year's Day. So if you have insurance and you have to go to the doctor or the emergency room, but there's no in-network option available, you'll be able to get out-of-network care for the same price. There are some exemptions, but your insurance company will have to give you a heads up if you're about to get medical care that's going to cost more than you'd expect under your plan. And trending tonight, somebody could be having a very happy new year. The Powerball is now over $441 million because nobody won last night. So if you win, you'd have to take cash over a 30-year period to get the whole $441 million. But if you wanted all the money right away, it'd actually be more like $317 million. The next drawing's tomorrow night, and believe it or not, it's only the third highest jackpot of 2021. We'll see you tomorrow.